Yo, what's going on? It is me, CXT. I'm gonna be casting some Duel for GNiK's Quake Live Duel Open. As you can see on the page that we got rotating around, got a pool of about, I don't know, what is it? Almost 20 players. I think we already have a dropout, unfortunately. But, tonight we got Joe and maqzi. I haven't been casting Duel in a minute. I think like the last time I casted Duel, I was doing Sotrix versus Vigilante in the Grudge match. Vin Diesel. But these guys are here already. They're ready to go. Let me just go through the map picks and all that shit. One sec. Alright, map. So, maqzi got the first ban and banned Blood Run. And then Joe banned Toxicity. maqzi then picked Cure. Joe picked Sinister. maqzi banned Furious Heights. Joe banned Silence, leaving Lost World as the tiebreaker. So it's Cure, Sinister, and Lost World. Joe, otherwise known as JDB, versus maqzi. So I don't know much about maqzi as a player. I actually watched him a little bit last night playing against Coopers. Seems like a pretty competent player, so. And I know Joe's not duel first, so we'll see what happens. But these guys are ready to go. You know the maps. I believe maqzi's AFK, but I'll just go to the in-game server or whatever the fuck. Oh good, the names are on the right side. That's always nice when that happens, isn't it? So I got the scoreboard below the scoreboard for the best of 3. So that we can keep track of that. But in the meantime, we're on Cure already. Again, this is maqzi's map pick. Good Canadian boy, I see. Alright, alright. I'll be the judge of that. The level of his Canadianness will depend on his hockey. But yeah, I just got freshly tuned up, ready for this. You know how I tune myself up is the best way to do so. Impressive. Slightly roasted. But yeah, you know, I actually... The one thing about Quake Live that I don't have very good knowledge of is probably Duel. Like, not to say I don't have good knowledge. Like, I've done a lot of Duel. I know these maps slightly, but I haven't really casted them competitively. So this is a new thing. I like. Always nice when you can do something different. So it looks like they're about ready to go as well. Hey! Fucking hey! Trying to get my mic closer to me somehow. My monitor's pissing me off. Let's do it like this, I guess. Hey, what's up, Vice? Thanks for joining the chat. Here we go, map 1. Starting on Joe, he's gonna get a mega spawn and is immediately down on that lightning gun. Gonna stock up, misses the green there to the telly, but then backs onto it. Drops down, picks up another shotty. Playing sound there for a minute. The drop down, maqzi's on that armor though, gonna pick it up the jump pad. Joe trying to get some damage off. Not much. maqzi much better outfitted in terms of armor and stack at the moment. Joe does have timing on Mega. It's about 10 seconds away. And he does a little peekaboo dance there, comes in the backside of Maqzi. And then Telly's up top. There's the Mega. Goes here for it. Tries to throw a spam shot down towards that red hallway. Then uses the small window in the infrastructure there to shoot a wild rocket. So far, pretty slow. An engagement really quick. Now these guys are just positional. Joe trying to grab himself a red. It's still 2 seconds away. He was in there for a free pickup if it was there, but just missed it. Instead, he's going to retreat and grab a green. Mega about 5 seconds away. Joe back to red side, and it's still there. Maqzi baiting that item, and Joe with the rocket jump out of there. Switch to LG. A little low to high fight, and Mega's up now. We'll see if Maqzi's able to get a hold on that. He's actually just going to dip out of there, and Joe gets the easy route in. Look across each other, a little pick and pop with the rail. Joe's gonna hit one. And Maqzi spamming him off with some rocket spam. A little bit of damage. Joe armorless at the moment. Is gonna pick up some shards. Back to that red, which is now up. Maqzi, Telly's heard by Joe. Knows he's up high. And then he peeks out only about 20 points combined on the splash shots. But Joe holds off long enough to maybe get a free Mega, but instead he actually retreats to yellow side. Gonna grab that. Maqzi trying to battle from up top. Joe's gonna Telly through and get that Mega now. Oh no, misses the jump. Unfortunate. And there it is. Classic JDB. And I've seen this movie before. He's gonna rocket jump across. CTF maneuvers. 3 seconds till red, and then Joe takes one deep as he tries to jump across. Low battle for red. Fakes the jump pad and then comes back down. Free LG for a moment on Maqzi, but not quite free as Joe actually needs that 50 bub and some shards. Tries to sit on that yellow spawn and gets nothing for it. Yeah, that one was for you, Theo. 3 seconds until Mega. Joe's here. Gets a look across the map. Doesn't pull the trigger. Fakes footsteps forward, and now we'll go for that Mega. The stylish little backwards hop. Even after missing that jump once, Joe's still gonna do the backwards hop step. He eats 2 rockets there as Maqzi serves them both to him. 47 health, and Joe's trying to scamper out of there. Goes right past those shards. Gonna pick him up now, and he's just playing sound at this point. Doesn't want to get caught out as he's in no position to tangle. Nice exit rail there on Maqzi as he came to the telly and banged one home. And at this point, Joe's just trying to route cleverly, and that was quite clever. Got a nice little angle there for half a second, but shot the wall. And he's gonna rail onto that Mega pickup. So Maqzi's still well healthed. Been watching this whole map from Joe's point of view. Let's take a look and see what Maqzi's working with. Gonna drop down onto red. He's playing this low hallway. Same fight that we saw before where Joe tried to set up around the corner, and just in time, we switched to Maqzi to see him paint that plasma gun. It's 1-0. He takes the lead 4 minutes and 10 seconds in, and even picks up the green armor en route to the yellow. Joe's gonna get the yellow in the nick of time, though. Maqzi's still very well off at the moment. Bang, gonna grab that Mega as well. Restacks the LG, but then takes a facial with the rocket launcher. Gets through the telly and scampers out, but Joe does well to land that one flush. Letting you hear the sound there for a moment as Maqzi just tries to pre-fire rail there, and then Joe hits another rocket flush. Maqzi takes the worst of that exchange. Joe falls off the ledge, and Maxi's gonna exit out of there. Grabs that green, and then there's the drop direct to Joe's face. Nicely done. And then gets some bonus splash as well. Onto the rail, goes for the falling rocket splash. Looks at the Mega angle, but Joe's the one who slams that home. Nice shot by Joe in defense as he's vying to make a comeback here and tie this at 1. Maqzi able to grab some yellow and some health. Gets a look at Joe for 80 points as well. Tries to flick the second one too. Nice little rocket and pre-fire on the telly, but Joe's gonna connect with that angular rail from low to high. And Maqzi has to get out of there. Just a little over 100 stack. Joe's got a slight advantage. But maqzi's in a defensive posture at the moment. Mega's coming up now. Red's still 20 seconds away as Joe was able to secure that. maqzi's just gonna take his foot off the gas here for a moment. On that top level now at the tele exit. And just avoiding Joe's presence at the moment. Red coming up in 3. Knows where to find Joe and is going to put one rail in. Joe's going to come in aggressively. Defensive rockets. Does some self-damage as well. Joe's still pressing. maqzi another rail. He's down low. And Joe with the press is going to make it happen. Nicely done by Yoey. As he was relentless in the pursuit of that frag. And it is 1-1 as he ties it up. Just over 6 minutes in. And he's getting armor items all over the map as well. Mega's coming up. Has the time on that. Peculiar drop there. Could have maybe a better sequence of item pickups. But gets the cells restacked. Gets the Mega. Has time to position himself for red. And will do that as he drops from top bridge down. Ching ching. There it is. Picks it up. Hopes for a low entry. It's not going to happen. Up to railgun. There's maqzi on that mid ledge. And Joe doesn't want to get hit with any spam damage. Probably a wise decision to pick a good fight here with this big advantage in terms of item times. Pokes at maqzi there, but misses that one. He's going to wheel all the way around and make sure he gets that red. Let's see if he can get over to Mega. Quick scamper over. Has a look. And what do you know? Big Joe does have the items still unlocked. And the backwards moonwalk in. Nice little jumping rail. maqzi falls down the hole. Gonna be up by that rocket and scampers out through the mid-level. Bam rockets. Joe still in a pretty good spot here. maqzi still trying to run away, and they both hit nice shots there as Joe with the pixel rail, but maqzi smashes him in the teeth with a rocket. 1-1, 7.5 minutes in. maqzi gets the step on Joe as he gets caught with rail out, and you don't want that to happen. Plus a little armor to go over to Mega side. Joe gonna fall on the lightning gun and takes a rail right in the forehead as well. maqzi smacks that one between his eyes. Pre-fire at the low water exit at Mega. Get this yellow too as he clips up to it nicely. Just pre-firing space here. These empty space and angles, throwing rockets. Sometimes those connect, and he's able to just play this passively right now, plus backs onto the red, so with Mega up, if he gets that, it's going to be a long road back for Joe, but Joe's actually going to hit him out of the exit. maqzi does secure the Mega, though. Joe's forced to drop here, not doing so well, and then maqzi with the peak from high to low smashes him home and makes it 3-1. 8:45 in, looking to sew this first map up here on Cure. But Joe's gonna bounce him with a rocket there as this time he gets caught with the wrong weapon out. He's stuck in the back there with the red, but Joe goes down as he hits the defensive rail. 4-1. And that is the 1-minute warning as we are approaching 10 full. Joe's gonna have to make some kind of a comeback the way this map is played out. maqzi was looking for the drop there. Joe is going to eventually drop and get some nice LG off. Has a chance to finish this frag, but maqzi's going to skedaddle out and goes for the swinging shot on the drop. Doesn't connect there. Here comes Joe. He should be able to pick up this frag. maqzi with the pre-fire, still staying alive, and Joe finally gets the frag. He has 30 seconds to try to make this happen. Grab some LG ammo and onto the shards across to the yellow side. Nobody low. We'll see if there's any kind of big pursuit here, as he really needs to make this happen quickly now. 20 seconds left. Able to find maqzi this far and can't even get location, let alone get a good situation to string them together, and then muffs the rocket jump just to rub me the wrong way. Joe really knows how to upset me, and instead of just taking his loss, he just miffed a rocket jump as well just to celebrate his hatred for my despise of those types of errors. But regardless, a nice game there. maqzi winning 4-2. Joe doing his best, showing some resistance. But both of them played that pretty safely. So on to map 2. That was maqzi's pick. We're going to Sinister next, I believe. We'll see.
Vote now.
Alright, so I'll let these guys figure out what's going on here. But yeah, like I said, pretty decent game there. 4-2. Close scoreline. Nothing insane. Kind of what I expected. You know, watching maqzi last night, I watched and I was like, okay.
Vote passed.
Definitely knows what he's doing out here. And I know that Joe doesn't, like, put a huge focus on Duel, so I expected, like, similar type of game out of Joe. Did kind of play the way that I expected it to.
I want you to have a good time.
Didn't know who would win.
Prepare to fight.
But here we go, Joe and maqzi on Sinister. It's starting.
3, 2, 1, fight.
So maqzi's gonna get the red spawn, falls on Joe immediately. He was trying to get out to that telly. And he actually comes back.
Total banger. Total banger. Total banger. Total banger. Total banger.
Back to red for that second spawn, and Joe's able to get onto it. A fight happens at the red, and Joe is going to tie it up at 30 seconds in. So maqzi gets the early edge, but Joe able to battle back quickly. Gets the second red, and ring around the rosy ensues. Joe's going to take a rail, and there's the two-piece. A headshot as well. Doesn't mean a fucking thing, but he still banged it right into the forehead. Grabs the mega as well. Red's coming up. maqzi trying to get out of there, and Joe's going to telefrag him. Oh, man. Gets the yellow as well. 2-2, a minute in. So a scrambly start here. Definitely the opposite of what we saw last map on Cure. Joe would definitely like to put a win on the board here, making that map 3 Lost World mean a little bit more. Right. I know, man. Joe and maqzi squaring up at that telly that goes from low mega to high red. Interesting telly. The mega was claimed in that time span that Joe watched him exit. Here he comes onto that rocket launcher just above that yellow. Both of them exchange rails through the jail cell bars. The prison bars, as they were. Here's the red, and Joe gets pushed off it temporarily, but a nice switch to rail. Bang, hits one, misses the second. That one just goes past the knee of maqzi. And then maqzi's going to hold position at that mega, and then Joe's going to pick up the frag, take the lead, and collect the mega all in one motion. Nicely done. The timing was perfect. And he's back to red. Happy to set up shop here. Drops down. Going to restack and leaves red, actually, to take this yellow. Figures that maqzi's going to give up the red, but maqzi does no such thing. Above it right now, and Joe's still able to get back to it after picking up that yellow. Interesting choices here. I thought that Joe was going to set up shop and ensure the red. Instead, he went over to yellow and was able to pick his way back to red, still collected. And maqzi is being denied several items on the map. Mega goes down again as well. Joe back to red, 5 seconds until that item comes up.
Impressive.
Joe with yet another red. Comes to the telly at mega. He's gonna jump up to the middle tier. He and maqzi fighting on the middle tier now. LG's come out. Joe gets boosted in by maqzi's rocket, and he survives with 120 plus 90 armor. So doing very well for himself. Up 4-2. So far, Joe lost Cure. maqzi's map pick, and he's looking a little more steady on his own map choice here. We'll see how Lost World plays out, but that can be a stagnant map at times too. Still a classic though. Watch some of the best duels I ever watched on that map. Joe above the mega, just standing on it. Takes a look through those prison bars. Gonna drop down until he through to red. Here's the jump through. Nobody home, but red's coming up in 2 seconds. Jump back through. And the timing takes that rocket, but he is able to snag it up, and if he goes back, he'll be able to snag red too. And look at this, taking all kinds of damage, rockets, rails, still able to get on the items unscathed. And maqzi has a reasonable stack for his positioning. But Joe's gonna come into him here with the lightning gun, pushes him behind that pillar at Mega, and this is not good news for Maqzi as Joe is well stacked and puts him out of his misery. 5-2, 420 in. Joe looking to draw even in this set. Maqzi above the yellow is gonna fall down there as well. Bang! Mid-air rocket as Joe puts him down. 6-2 now. But this one definitely a larger scoreline than we saw last map on Cure. With the red now, Joe gonna fall down. Maqzi's onto him. LG comes out on a direct rocket as Joe with another frag as they're starting to pile up here. Maqzi getting a little bit careless in his attack choices. Deciding to just press it forward. Would rather have more time to work his way back, I suppose. Doesn't want to wait until it's too late. Joe with another red. And the Mega, and he got that time down perfectly. Flips out of view, up the jump pad, takes one rail, and now he's definitely out. So, 10 reds for Joe to 1, and 6 Megas to 3. So Joe definitely winning on the red and Megas. Maqzi able to get a few Megas, but that's pretty much it. 1 red. There's been opportunities to swipe those items as well. Joe's had a couple good beads on them. There's been other times when left items and it just worked out the way it did. 7-2 here though, 6 minutes in. Joe with a yellow as well. Maqzi here to contest that at the rocket up the pad, but Joe, little back and forth rocket, rail switch, and the finish. 8-2, 4 minutes to go. Joe is looking to have this one in the bag unless something critically stupid happens. Don't think that's gonna happen though. Joe will likely ensure that he plays this out wisely. As you see him not even pressing towards red side at all. Gonna grab that Mega. Here comes the red press now. Maqzi able to push Joe out of that room and collect the red. Joe looking like he's trying to capture a flag out here off the wall. That rail came in close from above, down from that interesting angle. Maqzi comes flying in there, takes a rocket in the feet and gets knocked up to that mid-level. Joe tries to thread the needle there with a quick one. That doesn't work. High to low misses as well. Here's the drop. Joe wants blood now. And the telly through after the prison bar miss. And nice falling direct there as he hits for a hundo. Campers out though with not much armor, decides to restack. And like I said, I figured Joe would probably slow it down when he got the chance. Another Mega for Joe as well. So 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining here. And Joe with another rocket jump as well just to escape. Create some space here. And then looks right where he needs to look on the peak as well. Comes back through looking for a shot and over to the yellow. So Joe on a nice little streak here picking up items. Getting a nice little line going. Here comes the red. Here's that come up. And the same spot that he keeps finding Maqzi when he can test that red. And now he's just going to telly through to Mega. And that's up in 5 as well. So Joe's all over it. He should be able to take care of things from here. Grabs the Mega. Continues to pad his major item stats. Battle up top here as Joe goes straight LG at the mid-range. Maqzi throwing some wild rockets. Red comes up in the meantime. Joe's just going to pursue the kill and then collect the red after. And there it is. Here is the collection of red. Take the high road. So we can grab this yellow over towards Mega side. And Mega's coming up in 5. We're going to tell you through and have a look over here first. See if he can collect some spawn kills. And he does get one. Mega's sitting up now. See if that gets picked up on.
1 minute warning.
So not exactly sure where he's at, but Max is able to collect the Mega. That's where he is. 1 minute warning and 11-2. This is pretty much done. This is going to go down to map 3. Beautiful. So all the scores in the early matches have been 2 zippers, 2-0, 2-0, 2-0, 2-0, 4 ways, and it's looking like this one's gonna be 2-1 one way or the other. We get to see our first close action. Dang! Joe eats that one. Go back to maqzi here. Give him a few more seconds. But that is going to be map 2. There it is. There it is, map 2 going to Joe, evening it up. Actually, update my scoreboard for once. At the first time. But yeah, let me get a prediction going too. There you go, 2 minutes. Who wins it? Wanted to get that in quick. Sorry guys, didn't mean to go all silent on you there, but
have a good time.
so here we are, Joe and maqzi, Lost World, map 3. Guy just gonna pop off the elos right quick. How do I even have a dual elo? I've only played a couple in my life. Here we go! This one goes out to Theoretical Spy. Gonna start on maqzi this time. Gets a rocket and has to rocket jump up the red as he missed the initial jump down. Telly's through and almost catches the backside of Joe. Up to that yellow. Rocket jumped up to make sure that he won the race and grabbed lightning while there. Stepping back out to middle. Here's Joe pick up the yellow. And is now just positioning above that red. Red now up. Joe knows he's gonna drop eventually, and there's Joe just standing in the hallway where Mega comes up. maqzi gonna sneak over for the Mega, grabs that. Joe's out. Wants to snag that item out there. Able to do so. Joe was not feeling comfortable without the rocket launcher and made sure that he got that, and now has some position high on the map as well. Nice little clip up as maqzi grabs those shards. maqzi Telly through. It's a minute and a half in. It's still 0-0. Joe gonna drop just above the red, right outside that Mega cubby. And maqzi still has a decent amount of health and armor. But Joe able to brush him back real quick. Sitting over on this yellow. Gets back up to those shards. Some plasma. And here's Joe. Waits for the drop as he timed it. Grabs the red as well. And maqzi trying to play off of that Mega pickup sound. He hears it. Red still 15 seconds out as Joe just scooped it up. Joe gonna drop from high to low now, and maqzi puts a rocket right into his kneecaps. They're gonna square it up mid-range now. Joe sticks with LG. maqzi switches to rockets, and Joe ends his life. Red coming up in 2 seconds. Joe with the first frag. Mega, a little plasma climb up to the top level. And he just waits for Maqzi to come in looking for a rocket and pushes him off into the lava. Oh my goodness.
Impressive.
Joe denies the rocket and picks up a frag as well in style as he pushes him down into that pit. Gonna grab that red as well, but now his style points are wearing off real quick. Needs that 50 bub as he tried to make a cheeky rocket jump and ended up looking a little bit silly there. Classic Yoey, this fucking guy. Fighting with Maqzi now at that rocket and switches to the machine gun for the kill. Mega's sitting up in the cubby and Joe's gonna go scoop that up. Here's the yellow pickup, and he fires the rocket, trying to connect midair. Just missed there. Close shade for Maqzi. Down 3 at the moment. Joe happy to just play this at the tempo it's going. Another shallow rocket jump to collect an item, and oh, look at yellow. Why not? Grab some cells. We good. Fades that rocket coming in at the LG drop. These guys are just squaring up around that Mega doorway. Maqzi now sitting in the cubby. He's too early, and Joe's just gonna leave. Happy to take red. Here's Maqzi looking down. Mega should be up. He's got to find him in that cubby, and there he is. He picks it up and comes out. Maqzi steps back through with the shotgun, trying to apply some pressure. Now Joe just pushing him back with the shotgun. And Maqzi not able to make anything happen. Trying to move, trying to shake, but Joe says, no, you don't. Catches him again at that rocket launcher, and Maxi's gonna back out. Goes over to LG side, looking to collect that yellow. Joe trying to pre-fire the exit there. Expecting maybe that he would try to jump out quick, and instead Joe's just gonna go back to mid and collect red. Looking pretty good for Joe again here. Nice stack, finds Maqzi, but Maqzi slams a rocket into him coming out of that telly. Nice timing there. 1 second until Mega, and it's almost like it didn't even happen as Joe just picks it up, wipes his brow, and he'll go for a little jog to pick up this yellow as well. Coming in just a second. Hear the clinks.
Five-minute warning.
5 minutes to go. Oh, CTF tonight, huh? I don't know, man. I wouldn't want to cause any grief, you know? Fuck. Joe trying to bait the yellow armor here up at the top level. And he does so successfully. But after he hits all the damage, Maqzi actually gets some nice return fire on him. And then Joe is going to thread the needle on the drop to Mega. So Joe tried to set up that bait. It turned into a difficult situation. But he does come out on top in the end. So nicely done by him. Oh, a nice job to react to that bait play. You know, Joe was so proud of himself after baiting that yellow, for sure. Oh no, it's Joe! I swear to God, I feel like Joe is just mixing these in to test my fucking patience. Like, I wonder if I just do this stupid jump right here, if CXT will chirp the shit out of me. Still 3.5 minutes to play, young man. Joe's still playing measured here. He's gonna stick over by that shotgun Mega. Back about through high doorway. Catches Maqzi slipping over to LG side, and Joe's gonna go for the cutoff, but he bumps another corner. Big Joe, the corner bumping son of a gun. Just bumping corners like it's his day job. My guy. You could have won that race to the yellow, Yoey. Could have won that race. All good though. You got these items. You got these items unlocked. Maqzi fighting at the red, or rocket, sorry, above the red. Joe is going to fall onto it. Does not miss this jump. We'll see if he tries to rocket jump out into the lava. Oh no, he's just going to headbutt a rocket as it lands between his eyes in 3D. And another one! Maqzi steps through. Maqzi is not done. He is trying to put his stamp on this game. If he can pick up a frag here, Joe is not out of the woods. And oh, Maqzi goes flying through. Joe was ready for it. Wow. Almost smashed that one into his knees. Missed it though. Joe hanging out by that low 50 buff is gonna finally telly through. Didn't feel so comfortable after taking a barrage of damage from Big Maxi. And now Maxi's gonna fall onto Joe's LG, and he was ready for it, and there's the finish. As he did all kinds of LG, and eventually Maxi killed himself. Joe has the Mega come up just in time. And there's the red as well. So things are looking good for Joe. He's actually gonna rocket jump up out of there. And across looking for a little yellow surprise. Oh, Joe, 1 second. Did hear it spawn though. So we can confirm that he's not using Beats by Dre for a headphone selection. A minute and 15 seconds to go. It looks like Yoey's gonna bring this one home and win 2-1. I don't know if anyone even predicted. Oh, it looks like Vice did, so. 1 minute warning, and now Joe just wants to end this in style. He's going for the shotgun kill. Joe getting way out of pocket here. Maxi with the drop, and Joe somehow picks up that frag. Disgusting to view, but it happened. Still 5 seconds until Mega. They're gonna fight around that rocket launcher once more. Joe with the... I don't even... What do I even call that? A questionable rocket jump? Was it uncalled for? Regardless, it resulted in his death as Maxi picks it up. Gonna get a red as well. And a little AD, but that is going to be the end of the game as Joe is going to win the series 2-1. Congratulations to my boy JDB. He takes it home.
Excellent.
There you have it. That was the first that I've done of this tournament. Rocking my Winter Haste Redux sweater. I actually have one of these to give away to somebody at some point. So I would like to do that, actually.
I want you to have a good time.
It was a really good tournament that we had last year in CTF, so if there's any CTF players out here, the next time that I have something for you guys, maybe I'll give away one of these sweaters. I've got an XL to give away, so. Yeah, not a bad game, guys. I mean, 2-1, you can't really complain about that. Just gonna end this prediction right quick. Ooh, someone picked Mac, I think. Anyways, Joe won. Hopefully, everybody enjoyed. I'm hoping that we get some, like, really close ones. I mean, duels can sometimes be stale when you're casting. Like, there wasn't a lot of action. There's a couple of good plays where stuff happened and some action was pressed, but it gets tough. Yeah, it gets tough. I'm gonna see if, there's anyone to raid or whatever the fuck. Oh yeah, J-Bag. I'll definitely do J-Bag. So thanks everybody for joining. If you don't follow me, follow me. By the way, this was also streaming on kick.com/callmecxd and YouTube as well. I'm streaming all three every time I go live now. So I don't really watch those chats intently, but yeah, they're up too. I don't think anyone even really watches there, to be honest with you. What just happened?
Holy sh**T.
Oh, thanks, Blood Run TV. I appreciate that. Yeah, so Theo, I'm gonna be streaming these matches on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So if you guys schedule your matches on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I will stream them and I will cast them between 9 and midnight Eastern. Thanks for the $5, Blood Run. I appreciate that. But yeah, everybody have a good evening. And I'll catch you next time.
The spots or whatever.
Yeah, the spots, like they already start shooting rockets and stuff.
Oh yeah, I know Skullbrick because I used to play CA a little bit with like Desi and some other people. We played them before.
Oh shit! Thanks, CXD.
Yeah,
Appreciate
there's a
it,
lot
bro.
of start off spam points
Subbing for Festive's team and some quick champions.
where you just like try to close off entryways for people to try to push through.
Yeah, for sure. And I feel like
How'd the duels go?
at
Saw
the
you go
beginning,
live, but
they
didn't have a
always
chance to
played,
watch any.
like close to each other, and then like they just pounce on one guy.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're supposed to do.
Yeah, or push.
Hey, raid, let's go.
One side.
Yeah, I'm being a disgusting human being and playing quick champions clan arena. Festive told me to sub for their team. Playing against Devious. Let's go.
And my damage is a little lower than I'd like. I'd like it to be at least 3,000 to 4,000.
Have to play some DBT later. Dude, I need a new chair. Just about as bad as you do. Listen to this shit. Creaky as fuck. I'll play whatever on this. Whatever you guys don't want.
I'm doing Gil.
Okay.
I'll go back to Visor, just cause.
You can play Sasha if you want, Fury. I'm not gonna play her.
Yeah, I guess I'll try that again.
Dude, it sounds horrific. Need some chair recommendations. Those gaming chairs, though, I don't know, man. I don't like the
Yeah, I don't
stuff.
think there's any banning champs. So if there's just one thing you really like playing, you could play it all the time.
Yeah. Play whatever.
Prepare your team. Round begins in 3, 2,
So let me see how this goes.
1.
Alright, Rocket.
Coming to meet you there.
Real DJ at LG jump pad.
Throw like twice. I'm watching T in case they push.
100 on one. They're kind of getting fucked up when they come through.
They're pushing
Focus the
back.
visor.
Got BJ.
God, this shit's laggy.
Yeah, it's awful.
Well, I got fucking wrecked.
Slash should be weak.
Slash dead. One rocket still.
The last guy.
Team eliminated.
We need to be in groups of 2 at least.
Yo, I'm just subbing for Festive's team.
2,
What's up, Zebra?
1. Fight.
Going rocket.
One tribal.
Stick with you, Thunder.
Alright.
So I get T. Took 100.
I'm getting railed from the other side, I think.
I killed one.
I'm pushing this tribal guy.
Okay. Not seeing anyone. I'm gonna flank right behind them. There's one. They're all over T.
Watch out.
BJ.
Yep. Railed visor.
Visor's weak.
Flash is healthy. 147.
I fucked up. Visor's 20.
Your team eliminated.
I don't know what it is about this game mode that gets extremely laggy. Like, that shouldn't be a thing.
3, 2,
It does kind of feel like that. Maybe it's the server? I don't know.
The spectators.
70 on visor at shotgun.
Got one at Mega.
Checking rocket quick.
Yeah, There's one over there.
Coming to rocket with you.
Real throw egg.
Follow
No.
it.
They're pushing
Directed
rocket.
throw egg. Okay.
Directed BJ.
One's
twice.
pushing T.
Got him.
Damn, I got fucked. Throw eggs at rail. Throw eggs LGT.
I'm McDonald's.
Swerleg is 60 HP at rockets.
3 at rocket.
I can't hit him.
Okay.
That was that Fupa shot.